It's been a tough week all around for your wallet. With gas prices spiking, jobs disappearing, housing stalling, and bizarre signals from Carney's spring economic update. Here's what you need to know. Fuel prices have climbed sharply in the first few weeks of May, pushing above $1.90 to $2 a litre in many areas despite the federal excise tax pause. The ongoing US-Iran conflict and disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz drove crude oil prices significantly higher. Combine that with a weak Canadian dollar, and the result is many Canadians cancelling their summer road trips.
This car was supposed to take Care Murphy all over Ontario this summer, planning an anniversary trip with her husband, but soaring gas prices have put the brakes on that plan.
Oh, it's bummer, man. We're so bummed out because this is what we love to do.
A hit to her personal plans and her profession.
You also feel it at the grocery store through higher delivery costs.
$22 for 2 little pieces of steak. That is crazy. What is happening to our economy?
$3 a pound for potatoes? No!
If you were given $100 right now, what would that actually buy you in Vancouver?
Eggs.
Eggs.
$100 buys actually nothing.
On May 4th, the Liberals announced a new $1.5 billion tariff relief package, $1 billion through BDC loans for steel, aluminum, and copper manufacturers, and $500 million more for regional support. U.S. tariffs expanded in April on metals and related products, hitting Canadian exports, factories, and supply chains. This follows earlier support totaling over $25 billion since 2025. It protects some jobs and firms short term, but taxpayers fund it, and broader ripple effects raise costs for consumers on everything from cars to construction. The housing market looks mixed. National home prices have dropped significantly from 2022 peaks, around 20% in real terms, with benchmark prices down 4.7% year over year. Sales activity remains soft.
Once again, another slow month for home sales in the Canadian real estate market.
Home sales nationally didn't really move all that much at all, so minus 0.1%, basically unchanged, but basically unchanged from a pretty slow month of February.
So the 38,000 homes that were sold last month in Canada is down 2% from an already sluggish 2025 and down 25% from the 5-year average.
High mortgage rates, tariff uncertainty, and weak economic confidence are delaying buyers. The Canadian Real Estate Association downgraded its 2026 forecast to only 1% sales growth and a modest 1.5% price rise. Mortgage renewals hitting in 2025-2026 keep pressure on existing homeowners, while first-time buyers face higher borrowing costs even with lower prices. Employment numbers took a massive hit as Canada lost 18,000 jobs in April, pushing unemployment to 6.9%, the highest in 6 months. That's 112,000 jobs lost so far this year.
Canada's unemployment rate rose to 6.7% in February from 6.5%, which was already bad, but now it's got worse in January. So we've had 2 months of high unemployment and job loss starting off the new year, 2026. According to the data provided by Statistics Canada, the economy lost about 84,000 jobs in a single month. That compared to, I think it was 50,000 in January, but this one far worse than expected. For sure, a job loss of 84,000 jobs. This marks the largest monthly job loss in Canada outside the pandemic.
Trade uncertainty slowed manufacturing and export sectors. However, private sector weakness, especially in Ontario and Quebec, plus slower hiring overall amid global headwinds, also played a role. Youth unemployment stays elevated around 14%. This means less income for spending, debt payment, and saving. And finally, the April 28th Spring Economic Update saw the Carney Liberals highlighting a smaller deficit of only $67 billion. This includes a fuel tax pause of 10 cents a litre until September, GST Essentials benefits for millions of Canadians, and future CPP contribution rate cuts, saving $133 a year for average earners starting in 2027. However, they've proven in the past that they can't really do the math.
This country's created over 80,000 jobs since August. Let's look at what's happened to wages in this country. They are growing the highest highest in years, 4%. They're growing twice the rate of inflation. Canadians are getting ahead. Every single month of this government, Canadian wages have grown faster than the rate of inflation. Rents are at a 33-month low. Affordability is the best it's been in over a decade. Affordability is the best it's been in over a decade.
According to my calculations, they haven't added any incoming money from taxes, nor have they done away with any of the previous spending plans. The original budget was projected at $78 billion. And since then, they've given away several $billion extra to Ukraine, among many other big-ticket items. They say they're easing the hit from energy spikes, tariffs, and slower growth. But inflation ticked up 2.4% on energy, and global risks continue to loom. The rhetoric in the mainstream media is just that. It's all self-congratulatory talk, but a little in the way of real progress. What's hitting your wallet the hardest right now? Let me know in the comments below and hit subscribe for more It's Your Money updates. We'll keep watching these stories as they develop. I'm Glen Zacher. I'll see you next time.